basically make anyone look like a freaking goddess, right?
Again, we're talking about makeup in a back-to-school video 8 years ago. Why? This is part of her tips for feeling confident. Is go buy yourself some artificial crap, stick it on yourself, and you'll feel better. That's not, you need to work on your insides. Like, maybe this is why you still have confidence issues and you have body dysmorphia issues per what you have said to us, Alisha, and anxiety issues and all this stuff, because you've always just gotten artificial things to cover the outside. Wow, this is really eye-opening. Holy shit.
This is a public service announcement. Please stand by. Bitches.
Okay, welcome back, guys. I got my coffee for this. The ice cubes are melted because, well, I live in the desert and it's still hot. But it is that time of the year where all the kidlets go back to school. So I decided, since this is how Alisha got here, and we've been reminded that she used to be SCHOOLISHA by some of the recent titles, aka SCHOOLISHA goes to the emergency room because she got blackout drunk. So I thought it would be fun to go through some of her back to school videos and kind of like reminisce, on yesteryears. So we're going to kind of go way back and then move forward to present time with some of the videos I found. Remember, the content was a lot shorter back then. So let's see. Oh, look at all the comments. This reminds me of when you were more innocent. This video got is sitting at 4.2 million views right now. That's not what I wanted. More. And I was looking at her description box earlier, and it was actually nice. This was one of those videos they did a giveaway on, and you can see she put the name of the giveaway winner in the box. And I see nothing about like a Amazon playlist. I don't think we had that back then. Affiliate links and stuff, because this is from 2014, let's be real. But wow, it takes you back kind of, right? Look, she's got her old P.O. box there too. You wanted to send her little drawings and stuff. How cute. Okay, so I got this sped up to 1.75. And yeah, so here is the first back to school video: study tips and DIY organization / school supplies. Okay, 10 years ago, posted July 28th, 2014. Right when back to school was getting popular. And yeah, wow. Y'all, let's go. Whoa. Holy shit, check out the saturation. Look, she has the white nails, guys. Wow. Remember the saturation. Here's a thing. Side note, kids TV and kids like advertising and stuff like that, they will purposely bump up the color saturation because kids, even when they're younger, like we all know infants, respond to like primary colors and stuff. Well, children will really respond to these like bright colors and stuff and everything because their eyes are still like developing. So that's why like in kids content and stuff like that, you'll see those thumbnails for like those, they're like basically content farms where they just pump out the stupidest content, but the freaking thumbnail is so bright, like you swear you're gonna burn your retinas like looking at it. It's like brighter than the surface of the sun, and there's usually a bunch of like 30 somethings in it but dressed up like all hokey and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Those. But that's what this kind of reminds me of, that kind of content. But she don't do this kind of content. But look how colors, Whoa. Holy shit. Back to school. Study tips, guys. Yay. I wonder if these are like real study tips.
Hey guys. Hello.
Or just bullshit
So today's
tips.
video is a DIY or
Whoa. Look at our girl. I do like the brown hair. I like her hair with like kind of the reddish tint, but you know, I do have a preference towards that. But wow, look at our girl. Look how young she
and
was.
study tips. Pretty excited for this one. This is actually
Wow. And remember, this is also around the time she told us she went to Coachella with Ava and her boyfriend and got so drunk she had to sleep it off in the Coachella tent. That was during this time. So that she was hiding that back then. Just think about
an
that.
updated version because I have one from last year. If you guys want to watch that, as always, my back to school playlist will be in the down bar. I know that you guys really liked this video last year, and I think
Look,
this
and
is my
she's
number one
doing that
requested,
baby
update video.
voice.
Everyone's like, please do an updated study tips one. I'm excited. Ooh, and really quickly before we get started, I want to tell you guys about something that I just found
Study
out. I actually found out
tips.
from my friend Mia. If you guys know her, she has a YouTube channel. It's a site called Listia. Okay, so you know how you get like presents and stuff that you really don't like, but it's not like a bad present. It's just that you don't want it, or you just have a whole bunch of new stuff lying around that you never use or you never wear. You make an account and you just list all of that new stuff that you have that you never, like, just want to get rid of, and then wait for it, you get credits for everything that you list. And I think just for signing up, you get like 1,000 credits or something like that. And with those credits, you can buy a whole bunch of awesome stuff that they have on the site. They have cameras, they have TVs, they have school supplies.
Is this
so
an
it's perfect for, you know, like,
undisclosed
for college
thing?
students out there. Like if you think about it, you're getting free stuff. Who doesn't want free stuff? And since I liked it so much, I reached out
What
to the
is
company and
this?
they're willing to have a giveaway for you guys. It's a pretty awesome one, let me tell you. All you have to do is sign up. The link is in the down bar and comment your username.
Uh-oh. Hey guys, here I am, blah, 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 blah. Awesome. I wonder if they took all that, she took all that already out of the description. Let's see, was there anything here? Top. No, there's no pinned comment. Topics. Huh. I love this AI topic thing. Huh. I don't know. That's really weird. I don't know. I feel like the company might have reached out to her. I don't know. This was like 10 years ago. So I think we should just, you know, like pass over it. But it's just like,
you're entered to win a MacBook Air. Yeah, pretty awesome prize if you ask me. Just saying. If you want to see more back to school videos, as always, let me know by liking
yeah,
this
that is awesome. Oh, the other thing too is a lot of these YouTubers back then would just buy like the MacBook Air or buy the iPad and stuff. And they would do a giveaway and say, comment below, blah, blah, blah. And they would just say somebody did it and they would return the iPad or keep it for themselves. And, you know, because really, and I heard PewDiePie say this, that this is actually when you do these kind of contests, you're basically paying for followers because you're just having people subscribe so they can enter to win this thing. But, I mean, you're just artificially inflating your numbers because you're having like a lottery. It's really weird and interesting. And yeah, and then like there's a lot of legal things around it. If like you actually don't give something away and you don't do it fairly, you just give it to someone you know, which isn't good. So
and leaving me some of your requests in the description.
That happened back then.
In the comments below.
I don't
and yeah,
think
with that, let's
Alisha
go on
ever
into the
did that.
So the first organizational DIY are these dividers, and can we talk about how cute they are? They came right out of Pinterest. So first what you're going to need is some cardstock, something, wood decals, or whatever you want to use as your tab, a 3-hole pinch, and some tape.
Okay.
So all I'm doing is just taking
That's pretty basic. No pun intended, but yeah.
It doesn't matter. So go ahead and go into your cardstock now, and all you're going
Okay, I can understand if you're like, wouldn't it cost more money to buy all this stuff than to just buy the dividers? Because there's like cardboard paper and like, to me this would just, this is actually going to end up costing more money unless you already have the shit, right? Elmer's glue. Oh my God. I know this was probably totally toxic, but did you ever take the Elmer's glue when you were a kid and stick it all over your hands and then just like sit there and peel it off? Me. I totally did that. Wow, look at her old room. Oh, her white room, and everything was just white. Even her nails were white with colors. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually really nice. But it'll be back in style again since this wasn't, You know, over 10 years ago, all that shit loops around, but
And once you're
wow.
done with that, just go ahead and glue the wooden pieces to the
Yeah,
post-it,
I
and
think
as you
you
can see,
could
it's
get
starting to look
these.
like a divider.
I mean, you could get these divider things at the dollar store.
So I'm just using a Sharpie to write out my classes on the tabs, but you can
Just
totally
stick some
do little markers,
stickers on
or
them.
whatever you want. And then all we have to do is put them in our binder, and there you have your dividers. Helps you stay organized, and can we talk about how
Right.
cute they are? Seriously.
Yeah, see that? That's a really stupid hack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 2014 Alisha. And she's probably like, no, it is. Dad, that's a dumbass hack. Hey, look, there's a math section in there. Did you learn any women's math, Alisha, while you were at school? I see that math section right there. I see it. Did you learn any women's math? Are you still on girls' math? Or you on girls' math? Because we in little girls' world. Yeah, this is a really dumb. But I get it. She was doing it for the views.
I don't know, maybe I'm the only one. It helps me so much.
Literally.
And you can even color code it too.
This
The
is
dividers are
content
the
for
same.
views
So
right
I'm using
here.
the same tape that I used in the first DIY. I think it's called washi tape or something like that. But basically, I'm just going to be taping the textbooks.
Well, I
What
would
this does for
hope
me, it leaves it helps
so.
me organize
You
everything,
spent
so I
all
have
that
a
money
backpack,
on
and
getting
easily
this
swap out
special
what goes
washi tape, which I used to love washi tape, but that shit is fun to like put on like your schedulers and stuff if you want to block out certain times and stuff and whatnot. One thing I recently saw, Alisha, relating her things that is a better hack than these hacks right here, is taking Post-its. She was showing where she was taking Post-its and putting it in her little journal. And like, you know, if like something changed in her schedule, she could just take the Post-it out and then like she could move it around and stuff. And I remembered that I used to do that when I was in nursing school. It was really interesting to see someone else utilizing
folder,
that
and you
same
can just
thing.
notes and highlighters. Like, you can get really creative on how you color code things. So, I mean, come on, not only is it super cute, but it helps you stay organized, which is always
Yeah,
a
that
plus.
is cool, I guess. But also a cheap ass
Okay, so now
hack.
let's
Like,
transition into
everybody
studying.
knows
And I know
that.
I'm not the only person who easily gets distracted and always procrastinates while they're studying.
Well, okay, you know what's really funny about this part about her procrastinating and stuff is little did she know, like 10 years later, she'd end up being diagnosed with adult ADHD. This makes sense now, right, Alisha? Because I know you watch me. This makes sense now, right?
Study and get good grades. So, first things first, highlighters. It sounds like a very basic one, but I promise you guys, highlighters help me so much. I am definitely a visual
Oh,
learner,
this
so
is
as you can
actually
tell,
a
my
really
notes are,
good tip.
coloring book. It helps
Remember, like, I was in college, like, and when I got hurt, so I was going to be a nurse. I was like halfway through the program and I was an EMT. And then Patrick went all the way and got his doctoral degree. So we know a lot about like study tips and all the different tips. And we've tried them all and all the brain hacks and shit. The color coded thing is actually a really smart one because then your brain just like, you just look and it's faster to know, you know, like if red is and you assign it to this and, you know, yellow is for this and blue is for this and you have it color coded with your highlighters and stuff. That's a really nifty study tip or like for your little like, you know, scheduler or whatnot, which look, Alisha, now you put little Post-its there.
so much being able to
Isn't
visualize
that
everything in different
nice?
colors. So if you haven't tried this yet, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, that really helps.
Okay, this next
Unless
tip
you're
also helps me so much,
colorblind,
and that's
then
to teach someone
you're
else the
just
material that
fucked.
you're learning.
Oh my God, Ashley! Look! Oh, back when they were in that little apartment in Brea when everybody thought they were a lesbian couple. She loves to bring that up. It's funny. She loves to bring up that everybody thought her and her sister were lesbians. She still brings that up over 10 years later. How funny that is to her. But yeah, oh, Ashley's hair was so blonde back then. Wow. But look at that. Oh, cute. So what is this tip? I want to hear.
Okay, this next tip also helps me so much, and that's to teach someone else the material that you're learning. Basically, what it does is
Yes, Patrick loves this tip. Patrick loves this tip. That was one of the reasons why he went in. Well, he also was a math tutor in college because like he loved math, but that's how I met Patrick. He was my math tutor. But yeah, teaching somebody else helps reinforce the information in your head. And you're also like explaining it back. And there's something about like when you're explaining a process or how to do something, that kind of locks it down in your brain. There's some scientific
Shows you how much
to
you know and how much you don't know because you're trying to explain it to someone else. And don't worry if you don't have someone else to teach. So, listen up.
E to the power of I x equals cosine x plus I sin x. We know that x equals pi and cosine x is the value of -1 and that I sin x is 0. And because of yours identity, -1 plus 1 equals 0.
Which means...
What the fuck? You know, this is actually a good tip too. If you have no one to teach, you can just get a whiteboard. And actually, once you get into college and you're taking like math or you're like studying, having a whiteboard's great. Patrick, and we had a whiteboard for the longest time that he used to take to when he did math tutoring and stuff for people. But yeah, just
and that I sin x is 0. And because of yours identity,
some of these are the
which
first
means...
two are not great tips, but these are some good tips here.
The limit does not exist!
Oh, the tie-dye bear's cute.
That's it, that's all I know. My next tip is to write a song with the material that you're trying to learn.
Ashley.
I promise you, this will help you. Matrix. Calcifies.
This is true. This is another good tip and a scientific fact that it's easier to remember things when it's hooked to a melody. Your brain just remembers it better. That's why we all remember that one song with the phone number. 86. I can't sing it but you know what? You remember that because it's to a melody. So that makes sense. This is not a bad little video once you get past the 2 tips. Because the first one, like, let's be real, that costs more than to make, to make that than to buy it.
All you have to do if you forget something is start singing your song.
Right.
Just make sure you don't get seen getting
Just don't sing out loud. Or copyright claims. Yes, flashcards. I loved flashcards, and then you can get a little ring, and you can hole punch all your flashcards, and then put them all on the ring. It's great. And then while you're sitting waiting for a class to start or whatever, you can just flip through your flashcards. It's easier and it's less stressful, and then you can quiz yourself too. Great tip. That's a really great study tip.
And the last one is not only an organizational tip, but also a study tip. I love using Post-its all over my textbook, and I'll write notes to myself, and I'll just kind of dot arrows with them. They're seriously so handy, yet so simple. I mean, they're amazing.
What? See, there's you wearing Post-it, using the Post-its, Alisha. Look at that. There she is, using the Post-its like she was recently talking about. So this looks like something she actually kind of used to do. Huh, what happened?
So that was my organizational and study
I know,
tips video
sometimes
for you.
we forget about things we used to do when we were younger. That was cute. There were some good tips there. Okay, let's move on to another one here. Let's go to this one. This is... Whoa. Okay. Let's go to this one. This was the one I remember seeing recommended a lot. This one got 7.7 million views. Want to look hot for going back to school. Well, what do you mean? I get it. When you're a teenager, you want to impress the boys and all that, but damn, look at all these links. Oh, JCPenney's links. Are these undisclosed links? Yep. Wow. Thanks to JCPenney's for partnering with me. Let me know. You gotta let them know what partnering means. And you need to disclose that per the FTC. But this was back before they really came out with all the influencer rules. But still, having this up still, she can get in trouble for it. I know all these links are probably broken too because, yeah, this was 8 years ago, but wow. Okay.
Do you want to go back to school looking hot?
Yes.
Let's watch.
You notice how much you've glowed up this summer.
Yeah.
Do you want to go from this to this?
Yes.
What? Girl's watching herself. Girl, why are you watching yourself? And this is when she went to the blonde hair. I don't like the blonde hair. The more you look back, the more I'm like, no. It was like me. I had blonde hair when I was in high school. Now, I think it's okay, I got a blonde wig, but I got to tone the shit out of it. So it's probably going to be more like an ashy, silvery blonde when I'm done with it. Hopefully. I got the toner. But yeah, wow. Why is she watching herself?
Yes. Do you want all your friends to notice how
That's
much you
crazy.
glowed up
I
this
guess
summer?
she didn't have
Yeah.
someone
Do you
else
wanna
to
go from
play
this
the
to
other
this?
person.
Yes. Do it for the day she got hot. Yes. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Hey guys, what's up? It has to be so hard
Wow.
right now going into middle school or high school.
Whoa. Wow. This is the old school. I'm in focus. The background is, bright colors, but out of focus. My aesthetic dog, Chloe, that we never hear about presently, really anymore, unless she's just wandering there, sitting on the bed. I want coffee, but first coffee, pillow, which, that sounds good. Just like, wow. Wow. And the record player. Everybody had a record player, but they didn't listen to records.
Feeling confident about yourself with social media, like the way that it is.
Crazy.
So I wanted to share with you guys some tips that I think really help just make you feel so much more confident and things that I
Feel
realize
confident.
Makes you look a little better.
You're
So
still
that personally,
trying
I
to
had learned the
find
hard way.
confidence.
Also, thumbs up
10
this video
years
if you want me
later.
to do a reacting to old photos.
7
videos,
years
do a video
later,
because
8
trust-
years later. When was this posted? When was this one posted? 8 years ago. August 7th of 2016. Wow. Shit, she did
There
back
is
to
so much
school
more where I'm
content
from.
for a
Also, I
minute
partnered
there.
with JCPenney on the Girls Night
Because
Tour.
the
If you wanna
first
check
one
out
was
my tickets,
10 years
link in the
ago.
video. I
And
totally understand wanting to go back to school looking your very best and
This
feeling
is
confident. So
8.
does JCPenney. Yeah, I just want to say that
Wow.
straight up and put it out there because you guys do a video if you want me to do
What?
a reacting
Girls
to old
Night
photos
In
or
Tour?
videos type of video because trust me,
You
there's
guys
so
remember
much
that
more where that
shit?
came from. Also, I partnered with JCPenney on the Girls Night In Tour. Speaking of, you should definitely buy
Wow. And she was doing like these meet and greet things at JCPenney's across like the tour and stuff and giving like advice to girls for back to school. And, this wasn't the end of the world, this kind of content, doing this big sister type content. But it's like, I don't know, like past doing this like school content, which was something that she did have a lot of experience in. It's like, what else? I don't know. This is just weird seeing the Girls Night In tour. She did Girls Night In tour, I think, like twice. She did one tour with, and Mia was on, and then she did another one where Nikki DeMar and her sister were on it with Jessie Smiles, and then that one former Disney actress. Very interesting, the whole them going on tour thing. But that was popular back then to be a YouTuber and go on tour. But wow. It was streamed on live.me. Remember that platform, guys? Wow. I'm excited. Well, at least she's disclosing here. Look, she's disclosing that she is working with JCPenney's. That's good. So see, look, she used to disclose it properly. I've seen where she's not disclosing her affiliate links
tickets.
properly
I
here
totally
lately.
understand
But
wanting to go back to
look
school
at that.
looking your very best and feeling confident, and so does
And
JCPenney.
look
Yeah, I
at
just want to say that straight up
Chloe.
and put it out there because you guys know
Even
I
though
really
she's
am not fond of
blurred.
hiding sponsorships or anything like that. Why don't we talk about that glow up and how to get there? Okay,
Good.
let's do it.
Good. What happened?
Up tour. Speaking of, you should definitely buy tickets. Link in
This
the
is
video.
like
I
a-
totally understand wanting to go back to school looking your very best and feeling confident, and so does JCPenney. Yeah, I just want to say that straight up and put it out there because you guys know I really am not fond of hiding sponsorships or anything like that.
But yet you don't disclose your sponsorships properly now, or your affiliate link disclaimer when you link stuff to Amazon. You don't say that's an affiliate link at all. Your girl Remy definitely doesn't do that. What's going on? What
Talk about that
happened?
glow up and how to get there. Okay, let's do it. Eyebrows are a thing. They're like a thing.
Yeah, let's
Everyone
do
knows
this.
that eyebrows frame your face. Okay, grooming them is very important, and I wish someone showed me how to do this. Luckily, there are so many YouTube videos out there for you guys to watch. Doing your eyebrows literally makes the biggest difference in the world. I mean, don't go to Tweezer.
Remember, this is back to school content. And I also want to point this out. One of the reasons why Alisha and these videos were getting like 6 and 7 million views was because, and I've said this over on my vlog channel, and I think I've mentioned it here, but there is a a data set, and it's called YouTube 8M. And data sets are sets of information that are used to program algorithms like the one here on YouTube. Well, YouTube or Google came up with one for YouTube called YouTube 8M. And they put over 8 million videos into it. And someone had to go through and hand curate, pick these videos, label them. They had to go through all these segments, like this frame right here, and label that this is Alisha Marie. This is her face. That's a record player. Blurred out background. That kind of type deal, right? Her back to school videos were put into the data set under cosmetics. And this was one of the videos, I believe, from what I remember. This was one of the videos in the data set because I have gone through the data set before. Maybe I'll show you sometime. We'll do a reaction video where I'll show you guys that data set. But yeah, so a lot of her numbers were kind of artificially inflated. And then there was a period of time where she privated all these videos and they got removed out of this data set. And so now you see her getting about the same numbers on her vlog channel as her main channel that has 8 million subscribers. And I think her vlog channel has like 3. The ratio's skewed because of her stuff being put into a data set. So, yeah. Let's get back to this, which remember, this is back to school content. And we're talking about grooming our eyebrows, which is why back to school content somehow ended up in the cosmetic section, which, sorry guys, back to school and makeup shouldn't be a prerequisite for school. I get wanting to feel confident, but damn.
Can make a huge difference. Just because you don't go to tweezer happy, literally makes the biggest difference in the world.
God.
And you don't go tweezer happy because then you're gonna literally.
We have to go back to this.
Yeah. So as you can see, having your eyebrows done.
Oh my God. She did that on purpose. Look at this. She drew that in. So she purposely made herself look ugly for this. It was like, how do I make myself look as ugly as possible for this? And so she drew in a unibrow and stuff. And put retainers on. Wow. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with going to class looking like this. You're not showing up there to get a date or anything. You're going to school.
Can make a huge difference. Just you don't have to go too tweezer happy because then you're gonna have no eyebrows whatsoever. And trust me, I've been there and it's not a fun look at all. So whether you wear no makeup or a full face of makeup, make sure your eyebrows are looking good. You want them to be looking on fleek. Promise you, you'll thank me.
What?
Wear flattering clothes. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot wear something. If you want to wear booty shorts, go ahead and you rock
wear
those booty shorts.
flattering
Then, for me at
clothes.
least, I'm very self-conscious about my thighs. I shouldn't be wearing booty shorts if I'm really self-conscious about my legs and people staring at me.
What? You're self-conscious about everything. Even today, you're still self-conscious. We know this. Also, too, why are you worrying about what you're wearing to school? There's a dress code, if you're probably still in high school and stuff, but in etiquette, but what?
You know what I mean? For me, I feel so much more comfortable when I'm showcasing the features of my body that I love versus things where I feel really uncomfortable and I'm hesitant. Everyone's staring at me, and yeah, there was definitely a time where low-rise skinny jeans were in, and I tried to rock them, and I just felt like a muffin. But that's okay.
You still talk about this. Wow. She still talks about this skinny jean thing and how unconfident she used to feel and stuff because she used to wear the clothing that didn't fit her body right. We've heard this story over and over again since. She needs to get a new story or a new narrative because the narrative hasn't changed in the last 8 to 10 years.
But I did not feel good. Just because something's trendy doesn't mean you have to wear it. But I have plenty of friends who feel it and look their best when they wear low-rise skinny jeans. I really started listening to my body and what I felt comfortable in.
But yet, you do everything, even now, because it's trendy, Alisha. You are a trend follower. You will fall on your face trying to chase a trend.
So if you're totally freaking out and you have no idea what to wear on the first day of school.
And hurt yourself. You will hurt yourself for a trend.
1, 2, 3.
Because you're so
Okay,
desperate to fit in
and
still.
I'm seriously loving the girly yet sporty vibe that it has. I feel like it's perfect for back to school, and the white shoes and the white denim jacket is seriously what pulls it.
I don't hate this. Let's watch this again. Oh, Alisha.
And I'm seriously loving the girly yet sporty vibe that it has. I feel like it's perfect for back to school, and the white shoes and the white denim jacket is seriously what pulls it together. And if you switch out those shoes for some black booties, then you have a perfect outfit for
That's not
presentation. Maybe add
bad.
some tights underneath it.
Not bad.
And yeah, I don't know. I just love how JCPenney really understands that you
The
can have
white's
great
really
quality clothes that are so
boom,
you and so
but
cute that are also
not
super,
bad.
super affordable.
I
And
don't know
outfit
how
number
I'd
2, I
feel
went for more
about
of a
wearing a
bohemian look.
mini
As you can probably
skirt,
tell, I love that
but
style.
I did
love
do
the
that
vest
in
and
high
the shoes. I feel like
school,
the
let's
body
be
shoes
real.
and the fringe vest just go perfect together.
Remember when these fringe vests were in a couple years ago, or 8 years ago? I even had some. I have some pictures somewhere on my Instagram of me wearing this shit. That boho thing, I was all about that. Still kind of am, but wow. I think fringe is actually starting
Then
to
I paired
come
it with
back
a green tank
around,
top, so just a simple tank
too.
top, and then these crochet shorts, which are
That's
so
funny.
cute, and they just have this really like girly feminine look.
And
they're
I've
adorable.
seen
I love them.
some...
And don't forget to check out JCPenney.com where you can
It's
find all
not
these outfits that
Gladiator,
together.
though. It's their bows.
And last but not least, we have
They're
outfit number
bows
3, which
now.
is a very casual and laid back look, but I love how the overalls and the choker make it such a statement look. And then I paired it with a floral backpack, a gray jacket just tied around my waist, and then these
It's very 90s. Look at Alisha there trying to be all hot and shit. Look at me. Come on, Alisha. Alisha always does this whole like, no, I'm not sexy. I'm awkward, blah, blah, blah. But then you turn around and here she is trying to like act sexy and stuff for the camera in a back to school video. Girl. Quit lying. You know you hot shit. You don't need to tear yourself down so others build
high
you
top
back
Converse, which
up.
I'm in love with. They're so cute.
Stop
And
it.
yeah, so definitely check out JCPenney.com for back to school outfits because all 3 of these outfits were from JCPenney.
Yesterday,
and
today, and tomorrow.
So cute.
Girl. Have confidence.
So let's talk about makeup next. Okay, so obviously makeup can basically make anyone look like a freaking goddess, right?
Again, we're talking about makeup in a back to school video 8 years ago. Why? This is part of her tips for feeling confident. Is go buy yourself some artificial crap, stick it on yourself, and you'll feel better. That's not, you need to work on your insides. Like, maybe this is why you still have confidence issues and you have body dysmorphia issues per what you have said to us, Alisha, and anxiety issues and all this stuff because you've always just gotten artificial things to cover the outside. Wow, this is really eye-opening. Holy shit. I know you watched your old content back before for like a reaction, but you guys did it with wine. Maybe you should have done it without the wine because you would have had some like realizations like I'm having for you right now.
Like a wonderful thing. Like I love makeup. I love playing with makeup.
Wow.
But having a full face of makeup doesn't make you confident or doesn't make you hot. I'm first to say I definitely feel a little more confident when I'm wearing some foundation or concealer or whatever. So don't feel like you have to wear makeup. But if you do want to step up your makeup game, definitely learn from the pros. Jaclyn Hill and Candy Johnson are 2 of my favorite YouTubers ever. Just find products that you
Oh my god. Oh my god, Jaclyn Hill. She's shouting out Jaclyn Hill. Wow. Oh boy. But yeah, like, go watch Jaclyn Hill. She's telling hi, and we remember Jaclyn Hill caked her makeup on during this time. So it's like, oh, you don't need makeup to be confident, but you know, it does help. So I'm not that great at it, but go watch Jaclyn Hill, and she will show you all these undisclosed products, and you can slap them on her face and take like 12 hours to get ready in the morning just to go to school where you're supposed to be learning so you can feel more confident like us. This is crazy. This is very eye-opening.
like for instance,
What else does she
contouring
rep?
palette literally changed my life. Absolutely love that palette. Nikki showed it to me and like it's amazing. Actually amazing. Lately I've been using this contour
She still uses this palette. She still uses this palette to today. She is still using it. I saw her the other week using it. It's not Kat Von D anymore, though. It's KVD Beauty because of, controversy, but wow.
just to kind of like warm up my face, and it seriously makes the biggest difference. I'm not even kidding. I love it. And my biggest tip ever when it comes to makeup is to blend,
Well,
blend,
that
blend,
and all
blend,
the other
blend.
makeup
Oh my
you
gosh,
have
I
on,
cannot.
too.
It makes a big difference. Please do it. And by now you're probably like, okay, Alisha, how do I actually be confident? Okay, you've been talking about it so much. Well, I'm gonna share with you some of my tips that actually help me feel a lot more confident, and hopefully
You
you guys
have
too.
none.
So here are some of my favorite confidence
You've
tips. But the biggest one I
proven
can share with you
that
guys is
over
to
the
surround
last
yourself with people who
decade.
lift you up, because seriously, it makes the biggest help me feel a lot more
What?
confident, and hopefully it'll help you guys
What?
too. So here are some
What?
of my favorite confidence.
This is the most important part of the video, because if you can change the way you are on the inside, it doesn't matter what's on the outside. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Well, you're failing at that today, because Remy doesn't really do anything to lift you up unless she's love bombing you. None of it's actually genuine. She'll just buy you stuff and then love bomb you and say, you look so hot today. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. We look so hot today. Oh my God, we look so good today. Like, talking about your vajayjay on the podcast without your consent. Talking about things you did not know about that happened to you when you were blackout drunk or possibly are pilled with other people before she tells you. Yeah, that's definitely. Wear flattering, comfortable clothes. Honestly, I would just say wear clothes that you feel good in. Like I've said, like, yeah, we can sit here and critique outfits, but a lot of times that's not really what we're all about. You know, if we're going to critique an outfit, we're going to critique an outfit, but like, you know, for the most part, you should wear stuff that you feel comfortable and happy in, you know, and then that's also it's appropriate for the thing and stuff like that. Blend your makeup, less is more. Wow. Okay, back then, the whole blend thing was like a trend. People being like, blend your eyeshadows, or does it blend out? Is it buttery and it blends out so quickly and so pigmented and blah, blah, blah. And then less is more. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if you guys are the ones to be saying less is more when you guys go get all these fillers and shit. And then, like, you have all this makeup and PR you're trying to sell. Like, you were sending high school kids over, Alisha, back in the day to get makeup tips from Jaclyn Hill, who will shill them probably like 100 fucking products. Because that's what she did. Do your eyebrows. Fake it. You mean like you? How you faked it? And then later on tell us, oh no, I've actually been very low self-esteem and sad this entire time. Make it make sense for me, please.
Because seriously, it makes the biggest difference in the world.
What? Whoa. Life hack. Strike a power pose. Hold a heroic pose for 2 minutes. Scientifically proven to help build your confidence. Crazy, right? I heard about, like, holding your arms out, like, straight, like, to the side and out, like a bird. Like, that's supposed to help with confidence. I don't know. I've never seen a study, but these are things that are free, Alisha. But you just quickly went through it like no big fucking deal. What? Were these afterthoughts, like you were watching the footage back and you're like, crap. All I did was talk about like how you should wear makeup and get tips from Jaclyn Hill and, you know, wear mini skirts to school and blah, 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 and do your eyebrows. I should add in some self-esteem, building positive self-esteem stuff. So I don't seem like I'm leading the kids down a dark path like the Pied Piper. Mm-hmm.
And fun life hack, strike a power pose and hold that for 2 minutes. And it is scientifically proven to help boost your test scores.
Fun
I actually had
life
to show me this, and I'm not even kidding. We did this before every single class. You just held a power pose for 2 minutes, and it made the biggest difference. Just try it. Anyways, I hope that you guys like this video. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Wow, look at her old, where she used to take the photograph. I loved it when she took photographs herself. That was so fun. Okay, let's move on to our last video for this reaction. Okay. This reaction is from 2019, right before the panty. August 11, 2019. This is supposedly after Alisha said goodbye to Schoolisha. She did her whole rebrand. Remember, she did the whole rebrand, and then they started doing the Pretty Basic podcast. Yeah. So we're going to watch this. This has 1.1 million views on it from 4 years ago. And remember, this is after she supposedly was going to stop the back to school content. She went back to it. Yeah. Let's see what goes on here.
Play testing. If you move that way, it shows the setup. But
Hey guys,
the
what
short
is up?
blonde
Welcome
hair.
back to the channel. I know you guys
And
follow
the
desperately,
so
desperately, and
extra
when I say
hoodie.
desperately, I mean like 100 DMs a day. Desperately, you guys have been wanting school videos, back to school videos.
I wonder if this is when she was realizing, crap, my views are not doing very well. I need to do something. I guess I'll just do back to school stuff because it's what I know. This is a trap a lot of YouTubers will fall into where like they'll be trying maybe a few new things on their channel and it doesn't get views right away like they're used to when they first started their career and got spoiled on. And then the next thing you know, they're reverting back to what they used to do. This reminds me of Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty is doing this. She keeps trying to make mukbangs work and she ain't getting the numbers. And yeah, it's because people don't want to see this anymore. This is old, dated content. Nobody wanted to see back to school stuff. You're seeing here. This video topped out at 1.1 million views, where her other back to school content was getting well over like 7 million views, you know? My cat agrees. So to say, this is showing that the back to school content wasn't actually working for her 4 years ago before the pandemic when she tried to revive it. And then we've seen her still bring up SCHOOLISHA stuff, bring it up on TikTok. And it's like she still can't get off
I'm giving
that.
people what they want. So today I figured I would do a video about just like how to look bomb for school, how to look good for school, how to look hot for school, whatever you want to.
Wow. We just got done with this video, Alisha. We just did this. Wow. She really is reverting back to the old days. How to look good for back to school. Advice from a
Be
college
looking like for school.
dropout.
Honestly, these are just
What's
tips.
the
Like, honestly, I'm
point?
not in high school anymore, but if I was, like, these are things I would do. Also, like, a lot of college tips. So it really doesn't matter, like, what grade you're going into. I just feel like there's a lot of tip stuff that I personally think are great.
Is she going to reference the
Also,
other
huge
video?
thank you to Lulu's for sponsoring this video. You guys, seriously, I'm not even kidding. I'm not just saying this because they're sponsoring. They have the best clothes that I feel like I've been sleeping on for a long time. I had no idea how good they are. If you still have some shopping for back to school or college or whatever, like, seriously, check them out. I'm going to have the link in the description box. I got a ton of stuff from them. I'm going to show you kind of like a haul.
Is there a disclaimer? Want to look good for back to school? Here are my tips on how to blah, blah, blah. Lulu's is the cutest back to school. I'm so excited that they're sponsoring. Oh, okay. Really, it should be at the very top. It can't be in the middle right there. It has to be at the top. Thank you to, Lulu for sponsoring this and blah, blah, blah. But this is the same video. I wonder if she's going to reference it. During
this video with some really cute
Let's
back to school
see.
outfit ideas and stuff. They are such good quality. I'm like, it's really good kind of like one site because they have a whole bunch of different brands like Levi's and just like really like nice
Are
stuff.
they?
Definitely check them out. Links to everything I show in this video are going to be in the description box. And yeah, with that, here's how you can look bomb for school and walk back to school being like, hey,
And you'll
everyone's
get a
like, dang
kickback?
girl. Yeah, I love you guys. Bye. Okay.
You're not going to
So as
tell
you
us
can see,
you're
here I
going
am
to
wearing
get
the
a
average
kickback?
college outfit. Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's true. This is true. I still can't believe she's doing the same thing, but like college edition. And she dropped out of college. And I think she said a lot of her courses were online. So it's like, you didn't actually really go to college. This is kind of an insult to people who actually go to college and get degrees. Like, I know, like, I dropped out and everything, and I'll reference some of the things I did learn, but I didn't get no degree, and neither did you, Alisha. So, like, what?
Oh my God. So I know you love wearing your sweatpants and just bumming it to class. Like, I get it. Trust me, I get it. If you're going to do that, use my So Extra Pants shop, Alisha Marie, link down below. So just for me, I feel
Oh
like
my
instead of
God.
a normal ponytail like this, I look so much better when I either put my hair in a sleek bun or sleek ponytail like this that I showed you guys in my How to Look Expensive When You Broke AF video, or a high ponytail like what I'm doing here, and you totally thought that I would.
All she ever does is show us these, like, small little tabs on, like, looking good in videos. That she has help editing. And she's so busy. Like, I'm confused. Make it make sense. Look, the Indiana. This is back when TK worked for her.
I definitely
Like,
needed,
see,
my
she's
phone mirror or
having
something.
TK help her
I
with
just feel so
this
much more confident
video.
when I have my hair in a cuter hairstyle. It takes 2 seconds. Honestly, it was so
This is
easy, and I just feel a
crazy.
little more put together. So I would definitely find a hairstyle that you guys like that also is no heat and takes 2 seconds to do. No, but honestly, it's really hard to wear a baggy top and
Here's the other thing. Remember, this room. Pause game on fleek, yo. This room she's filming in right now, guys, was at her house. Remember, she bought all this crap to make this back to school room and then like used it for maybe like a year or two, and that was it. And then like I think she said she donated a lot of this stuff eventually and just like gave it away. Like, what? What happened? Like, who told you to stop making the back to school content or told you to keep trying to fudge it when you didn't want to do it? I don't know. I'm confused by this because it is really weird that she did back to school content for so long and she wasn't actually in school. And I'm just, yeah. This is crazy.
bottoms and make it look good. So you could do like leggings, or I'm just wearing these like really cute black shorts. And what I like doing is like what I would do for this outfit is just kind of like tuck this guy in, make it look a little more like styled. You guys know me, I always have my necklaces, so I would always like
these
I don't know,
small
just pairing
little
like
like
a vintage
tips.
like school
Like,
shirt, sweatshirt, whatever.
everybody
with, like,
knows
some
all
dainty jewelry,
this.
like I have like all silver stuff, even like the rings. Like honestly, that adds
I guess
so
when
much.
this
Along with
is
the
for,
pony and
like,
stuff. Like I don't know, I
middle
feel like this is a
school
much
kids.
cuter way to style like your school sweatshirt or something. Still have school pride,
But like they're not in college. This
But
is
at
for
the same time, like,
college
it's cute and
kids.
styled, you're comfortable, you're ready for game day, but you're not bumming it. And wait for it, you could.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay, time for some actual cute outfit ideas. Shout out to Lucy sponsoring.
TK.
Everything's from there, you guys. This outfit is one of my favorites. I'm not kidding.
Is this really for college? No. Unless you're trying to impress someone, but no. This is really giving me the baby shower vibes again. But
Looks super
what?
fancy, but it is so comfortable.
What?
Okay, so obviously in your dorm, you really don't have like that much space. I feel like you really
Yeah.
don't have like this much space. So not only do you need a cute school wardrobe, you also need a whole.
She's talking about dorm rooms like she knows. Did you ever live in a dorm room, Alisha? When you went to college? I think you didn't. I think you lived with your parents, and then you and Ashley moved into an apartment because you had that YouTube money. And then you guys moved into a house in LA. So you've never actually lived in a teeny tiny dorm where you've had to like make room and stuff like that. So what are you talking about? Like, who the fuck are you actually talking to? Like, with your advice from nowhere. Like, because like, this is not from experience. This is just advice you've heard from other people and then made your own. Is this your career, husband, is taking other people's ideas and like doing that steal like an artist thing and then just like making it look like your own? But you've never actually had an original idea? Because this back to school content was popular in the day. Like, you weren't the only one. And you weren't the first. And you weren't one of the first YouTubers either.
Wardrobe for like college
Let's
and parties and stuff,
continue.
right? Honestly, this is something
I
I
got
would completely
questions.
like wear out to a party or something. This bodysuit, you guys, is the softest material I think I've ever felt. You can literally just like pet yourself.
Okay, party,
And then you can
yeah.
also just pair it with a denim jacket. I saw this denim jacket on the website, and denim jackets are the best way to make any outfit super casual. And then you have a more like
Like I'm chill and I'm hot. What's your
Yeah,
party on?
I do like a good denim jacket myself.
let's just cut to B-roll. So I love how outfit number 2 is still super casual, but with the
What?
bralette, it kind of makes it a little fun and flirty, and I think it's perfect and still super comfortable for school. Okay, so here's a little tip.
I can't wear bralettes. I have, I'm a bigger gal up top, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I can't wear those bralette things. No support whatsoever.
That I love doing anytime I want to look more styled than just wearing like a jacket. I always wear my jackets off the shoulder. But if you have a problem where you can't really keep it on your shoulder, or if you're like wearing a crop top and you don't want to show your stomach that much, what I do is instead of buttoning it where it's supposed to, I'll actually button 2 of them off, and that way, even though it's uneven, it always makes it to where my stomach's covered and also to where it's off the shoulder, but I can like move around and it doesn't move. That's my tip. I got so excited when I found these Levi jeans on the site because you need some black high-waisted jeans for school. They were so comfy. They are so comfy. Anyways, next outfit. Here we go.
Wow.
Okay, Alisha Marie. Yeah.
This is my favorite top. I love the pants. I feel like they make my butt look good.
Okay. Okay.
So here's all the details for outfit number 3. The Project Social Tee t-shirt is one of my favorite things ever. It's so soft, and these floor pants were so freaking cute.
Oh,
They were
those are
$74.
denim jeans.
Okay, so for this last outfit, I want
So this is back to school, but it's like all about like clothes that are linked for the sponsored video. I bet this company approached her wanting her to do a back to school video. And she said yes for the coin, even though she really wasn't into it. Because this is like crazy that all these outfits, and this is basically all outfits. These are all...
Show you how you can take something like this and turn it into a little more of a trendy outfit just by doing a few small things. The shirt
This
is from
is
Lulu's,
really
as well as
just like
Dancing to no music. Hey.
basic tops like these are a
QVC
freaking must for school.
for back
Obviously,
to
you can tie it
school or
right off the shoulder and make it
something.
more like. You like how I literally was like. That's how I like to wear stuff, but obviously you could just have it untied and have it nice and like tucked in. There are so many times that I tie my jacket with no intentions of wearing it, just so it like adds to the outfit and looks super cute. You
I
can
always
throw on
have
some
trouble
joggers.
tying my
Cute.
Cute or
shirts.
whatever.
I usually
Whatever.
use a
So if you
rubber
still have back to school
band.
shopping to do, or you're like me and just a shopaholic, definitely check out Lulu's. I'm gonna have all the links in the description box to all of these pieces. Seriously, such cute clothes.
Yeah,
Like,
so I
seriously,
did a
don't.
kickback.
Like,
Where's your disclosure? Okay,
Check out Lulu's. I'm gonna have all the links in the description box to all of these pieces. Seriously, such cute
go
clothes.
back. Go back. Go back. Oh. Pass game on fleek, yo. Okay. These lockers she bought special, put in her house, and had installed. Used them for like maybe a year or two, and that was it. Gone. Crazy, right? Crazy. Can you imagine how many thousands of dollars that actually was to buy those? That's fucking crazy. Wow. Wow.
Like, seriously, don't. Like,
Wow.
don't do this.
Yeah, I bet this company, because they'll ask
Take a piece
people.
of it.
That's why you see a lot of what I eat in a days is because a lot of these
There's no way to do
companies
it
will
good.
have specific
What
types of
next?
videos they ask
We
these
have lip jelly.
YouTubers to make.
Mm-mm.
God, get your locker
Okay, so something else
open.
that I really wish I thought of back in high school and college.
Here's the other weird thing is I know where I live. I know some places have lockers still, but like there's a lot of high schools that don't do lockers anymore for safety reasons. So this is crazy. Like she's like, oh, we got to get lockers for the back to school video when a lot of people don't even have them. College doesn't have lockers. So why is she showing us this?
Okay, so another thing that I think everyone should do is really find a lip balm that you love that you can put on really quick, and get this, you don't need a mirror. It just like takes way too much time, especially when you're running to class because you cannot be late. Like just find something that like looks really good that you like that's like great and it's a lip balm or even like a lip gloss or just any lip product that you can put on while you're
What? This is a really basic ass tip. This just feels like she was like, okay, hold up. I need to stick something else in this video. What do? Lip balm makes you feel confident.
really running to class and you don't have to like be super precise with. This is the Laneige lip glowy balm. I freaking love it. So this is like an absolute just adds a lot when like
Glowy
girl you only got
balm.
chapstick on. Okay, so my next tip is perfect for people who like to
Yeah.
sleep in, and that would be if you do want to do
I guess. Plus, she still uses that Laneige stuff. That's one product we know that she actually loves and still uses, I guess. Wow. Look, she was
her
in
hair,
her
definitely curl it the
house.
night before because that way you can save so much time, and if you sleep with it in a bun or ponytail, it'll actually just like kind of give some extra texture to it. And as you can see, this took 2 seconds to do. Worst case, you have a few like
That's another basic ass tip. I have curly hair, so I don't need to do this shit. I just style it and it air dries and curls on its own. But anyways, so yeah, this is another filler tip.
that look horrible,
So
but
what
you can
is
also just do those
this?
really quickly in the morning and touch
These
them
are
up.
all
And that way, all I have to do in the morning is add maybe like a little dry shampoo
superficial
or like some
tips
texture
for
spray. You're
college
kind of good to go. It looks
students.
like you just got blow out. And like obviously it's not going to be picture perfect when you wake up, but at least that way like you only have a few pieces that you have to fix versus like spending 30 minutes on your hair, which like let's be real, we would all rather sleep in. Yo.
Does this shit ever
Okay,
really
so
work
I
for
don't know about
anybody?
you guys, but
Because
I
it
looked
never
absolutely
did
horrible
for
in high
me.
school because I didn't know how to do my makeup. Less is so much more. Like
What? What? Let's
so
go
I
back.
don't know about you guys, but I looked absolutely horrible in high school because I didn't know how to do my makeup. Less is so much more. Like
Do you ever get the feeling that Alisha likes to fish for compliments? Because she loves to show pictures of herself when she was younger, and she was like, "Yeah, it was like so ugly, or I didn't know how to do this, or poor me." And I thought it was so. And I'm like, you were a teenager. Why are you like being so mean to your old self? Like you were just being yourself as a teenager at the time. Yeah, teenagers are goofy and embarrassing, and I had super blonde, brassy hair when I was in high school. So what? I mean, we all wear embarrassing things or did embarrassing things or whatever in high school, like, because you're teenagers. But she's just so hard on herself. Like, she was an adult back then, and she should have been, like, in the same place she is today. And why didn't she get it back then? And it just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So basically,
Love
bronzer
yourself,
highlighter will be
Alisha.
your best friend. Like, especially when you're running out the door, but you still want to look good.
Oh my God. This is one of my pet peeves about, like, her and Remy, and a lot of beauty gurus do this and stuff, is how orange everybody looks. Why is everybody so orange? And it's not their skin tone. If you know what I'm talking about, please let me know in the comments. Everybody's bronzer is so fucking orange. Like, please, if you guys see me in a video and I'm looking orange, please clock me on that shit. Unless I'm purposely wearing orange blush or trying to look orange, please clock me and go, Keisha, your bronzer is looking orange. I'm gonna fix that. I'll be like, yep, thank you guys, because I don't want to look orange like these people
But
do.
not that you're trying too hard.
Like,
Basically, just like bronze
why
your face
are
up a
you-
little bit. I'm gonna do that so you guys can see. And then take your highlighter.
I feel like the tanning too, the
lip,
self
nose,
tan,
and then you
the
can also use your
tanning
highlighter
stuff
as, like,
is
eyeshadow with your
too.
tear duct, and they're just gonna blend that out this side compared to this side.
Because
like,
we
honestly, this is
didn't
so
know.
easy. It's glowy. It's dewy. It just makes you look more awake too. So if you were up studying for an exam,
Whoa. That's also back when we all used to use a fuck ton of... Look at the highlighter.
highlighter, y'all got to shook
Whoa,
here,
remember we used to use
lip, nose, and then
highlighter. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Back in the day, we all used to use too much highlighter, but
you
you
also
know,
use your highlighter as like eyeshadow
highlighter is pretty, but... Whoa.
for the inner tear duct.
Oh. The look. So... Okay, you're not supposed to put it on your lips, and your tear ducts, and your brow bone, and your nose. If you like it though, go off, sis. Highlight yourself. But wow. Okay.
And they're just gonna blend that out
Ow.
this side compared to this side. Dang, like honestly, this is so
Blend
easy. It's
that
glowy.
out.
It's dewy.
It
It just
did
makes you
not
look more
blend
awake
out.
too. So if you were up studying for an exam all night or something, like
Oh yeah. It glows. It glows like the fucking sun. It fucking glows. I'm so glad she got rid of the blonde. Like, Alisha, if you want your blonde hair back, just get a wig like me. Just get a blonde wig like me. It's fine. Because I know, I used to have the blonde hair and I thought it was it for a minute and all that stuff. And I look back and I'm like, no. To have it permanently is just a no. And
know
it's
people
too
don't
hard
like
to
it.
keep
Highly
up, too. If you're not a
welcome to the
natural
shortest outro ever.
blonde
Remember
or
to subscribe
close
and I hope that
to
you
it.
like this video. Okay, cool.
I had that So Extra shirt. You guys know. I had the black one and I bedazzled
That was so
it.
lame.
Is this
That's
it?
good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this it? It was lame. Okay, we're done. Wow. Let's see. Let's just... All right. So, I think we learned some stuff here. Alisha has learned no self-confidence. I see the same person from back then as I do now. This video was basically her how to look hot video, but for college edition, that she probably just did because this sponsorship was paying well. And she was like, money, and well, I guess I'll do back to school content again, even though, like, I said I'm done with it and I'm trying to rebrand and be more mature and more adult. And no, but then I'm going to ride SCHOOLISHA whenever I want to make that coin. And she needs to learn that she needs to branch out. You need to pick something new. That is your own Alisha. You can have your own thing. There's got to be something that is your own thing, that is a passion of yours, that you can make your own. I've said too, like styling or fashion, do something with that. Figure that out. You know, like I said, that I gave her an idea on my vlog channel about like trying to do like a show like The Look for Less, you know, and try to recreate like these expensive looks, but for cheaper. But no, she just keeps kind of doing what everybody else is doing that's trending because, well, Alicia's always going to be chasing trends. She'll never be the trend. She will always be running because she is chasing something, which is like a trend, right? She'll always just be chasing that. Like, she'll never be there. She'll never be the trend. She'll never have something she does ever take off and be like the it thing. I'm sorry, back to school, that was just, you just rode a wave. Like, I don't feel like that was actually your own thing. And also, too, like, you were just using back to school content as a vehicle to sell clothes or to get views. Like, you weren't in school. Half those things weren't even school tips. The first video had a lot of school tips, but then the second and the third video, as years went on, were all about how you look and nothing about what's in your brain. And maybe that's something you need to explore in trying to find your own thing, is what's in Alisha's brain. And I'm not meaning that condescending. I've heard you say a lot that you love deep conversations. Me too. We have them all the time on my vlog channel. We have them all the time here on the reaction channel. Deep, 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 all the time. It's just easy for me. It's just something that happens. And I don't have to say it, you know. I want to have deep conversations or I like it. Because it just happens all the time for me. So maybe you need to start exploring like this deep conversation thing and actually educating yourself instead of just sitting there and having this fake epiphany moment that goes nowhere and you just cycle back around into the same spot like our girls do in Girl World. Alicia's on a cycle. I'm seeing the same person that we saw in that first video, but more sad. Like, and she says she's more real and happy now. I don't think so. She's getting blackout drunk at SoFi Stadium, Coachella, and she's been getting blackout drunk since that first video. Remember? She told us on BB she got drunk at Coachella and had to sleep it off in the infirmary. There's something wrong, Alisha. I know it. Your audience knows it. I don't know if your friends and family care enough to say anything. I have. This just kind of made me sad. I'm sorry if this is a bummer. I thought we were going to be like, going back to school content, but wow. Yeah, I think that would be my advice. Explore your brain, girl. Explore you as a person. You, away from trends. Who are you? Because I don't know if she ever knew who she was or knows who she was. And I don't think there's ever been a time where she's ever really been happy because she's always been... I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I'm just rambling at this point because it's just like, I'm sad for Alisha. Anywho, this was a fun trip down memory lane. It was interesting, insightful, and at least we got to have a deep conversation about it, and we came to some epiphanies and whatnot. So, yeah. I'm going to try and pump out some more of these reactions for you guys. And remember, I have my vlog channel. That'll be linked. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Have fun doing whatever you're going to do. Love you guys. Peace.